You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and Beautiful fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your Bold and Beautiful 2-week spoilers running from Monday, July 17th, all the way through Friday, July 28th. These are going to take us almost all the way through the end of the month, and of course, this month is sizzling because it is July sweeps, something they don't always do, but it's a big deal this year. All of the soaps are amping up storylines to try and rake in more ratings as the Nielsen's take special note during sweeps season. So there is a lot to see. We have got dated spoilers for week 1 and 2 that are undated in addition to that. And then we've got sizzling hot but undated spoilers for week 2, the week of July 24th through 28th. Before we dig in, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our B&B spoilers, news, and more. All right, kicking it off. On Monday, July 17th, Wyatt Spencer gets some shocking news. And it's hard to say what news is shocking to him. Maybe it's that Liam has decided he is going to go see Hope, but he still wants the divorce. I don't think he's going to have heard about Hope and Thomas being in bed together. I don't think word of that is going to spread for a little while longer. We also have little Kelly Spencer back. Of course, she is the daughter of Steffy and Liam, and she has a scary premonition. I don't know if this is like a nightmare or something during the day, but it doesn't sound good. I'm suspecting it might be something to do with Steffy and Finn's marriage, or it could be about crazy Sheila, since, Kelly might know who she is. So that will be interesting to see. Tuesday, July 18th, Finn has a warning for someone. I don't know who that is. I don't think it's for Liam, because that same day, the other spoiler is that Hope Logan and Liam Spencer meet to discuss getting divorced. And of course, this will be another contentious thing where she's going to briefly, very briefly, according to official spoilers, try and get Liam to forgive her. Like, even though she had this great time in bed with Thomas, still in the back of her mind is that urge to be the quote, good girl, And so, plus she had a ton of pressure from her mother to say, forget this sexy thing happened with Thomas and go back to your husband. So for just a hot minute, it looks like Hope is going to think about that. But then I think Liam's hypocrisy is going to shine through, and it's going to turn into something a little more acrimonious. Plus, she has got something in her back pocket that's going to stun Liam, and then it's later going to stun Brooke. Wednesday, July 19th on Bold and the Beautiful, we get Hope Logan held accountable with conditions. Like, it's such a weird spoiler. Like, maybe Liam says, I'll take you back if you give up your fashion line, if you fire Thomas, if you never talk to Thomas again, if you only trade Douglas off through the nanny, basically where Thomas is cut completely out of her life and Liam gets to be up her butt all the time about wherever she is and what she's doing. That's my guess, because he may waver for a minute, because her being held accountable with conditions. I do have another idea for that, though. It could be a conversation with Steffy, but I don't think it is, because of other spoilers coming out this week, and I'll tell you what those are. So that same day, there's the spoiler that a long-standing relationship on Bold ends abruptly. That, I believe, is the signing of Hope and Liam's divorce paper. It is confirmed that they're talking divorce, and they're like, okay, this is a divorce. And Liam is surprised because Hope has divorce papers. She had them drawn up. And that's according to the official spoilers from the Soap magazine, that she had those papers drawn up and she signs them. And then he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm in a corner. And he signs them too. So that's the end. An abrupt end. It's like a couple of signatures and divorce. Also on Wednesday, Sheila Carter spends time with her shady pal, Mike Guthrie. Remember, he used to be a prison guard. Now he's just a prisoner himself because of helping her out. Thursday, July 20th, we have Wyatt stopping by to see Hope. who does seem a little down. She looks a little frumpy sitting on the sofa when Wyatt shows up, just a little down about this divorce from Liam. And Wyatt and Hope are going to talk about their past because they were in a romantic relationship, you'll remember, and what's kind of going on now with her life. And I do think that this is where one of the undated spoilers we have comes in, and the undated spoiler is that Wyatt confronts Hope. And I'm pretty sure it's at the time that he comes to her little cabin to have that conversation. We also see on Thursday Liam Spencer finally coming clean. I believe that is to Steffy Forrester, because as soon as he and Hope sign divorce papers, he heads to Il Giardino. I don't know if he's going to just go have a post-divorce pizza or if he's going to see Deacon to beat Hope to the punch and tell her dad that they're divorced. But either way, he runs into Steffy Forrester there. And by finally coming clean, I think he's going to tell her that he's divorced. And because, on soap operas, when you sign papers, you're magically divorced. It doesn't take months and months in the courts and all that, There was a little promo photo of Steffy at Il Giardino. You couldn't see who she was talking to, but look on her face was pure shock. And I feel like it's him saying, Hope and I are divorced, and I told her that I've been thinking about you. That's not what she wants to hear, but it's going to happen. We also see that same day Steffy's husband getting a surprise, surprising himself because he finds himself having unexpected feelings about Sheila Carter possibly spending the rest of her life in prison. Then Friday, July 21st, is the end of Sheila's trial, and it says there's a shocking outcome. So Sheila getting life in prison would not be shocking, so it can't be that. Sheila getting 6 months probation would be a shocking outcome. Sheila being found not guilty would be a shocking outcome. Sheila stealing a gun from the bailiff and running off away from the courthouse, that would be a shocking outcome. So I'm looking forward to see what that shock is. Also on Friday, we have Liam Spencer scheming, and he has a plan. And then our last undated spoiler for the week of July 17th is that Finn has a decision to make. Hopefully it's not about his marriage to Steffy. All right, week 2 spoilers, July 24th through 28th. We have Brooke turning to Ridge, and she confides something in him. I'm thinking she's going to tell him that she walked in on their kids doing the deed. We also have Liam seeing something shocking, and I wonder if he sees Hope and Thomas and they're out on a date, they're publicly canoodling. Maybe he stops by the cabin to get some stuff and peeks through the window and sees Hope and Thomas doing it on the sofa that he and Hope always did it on. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping he sees them doing the deed and blows up. We also see Steffy concerned about the future in 2 week spoilers. We're going to talk about that in 1 second, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and more. So this Steffy thing, her being concerned about the future, that could be about work because of the whole Steffy Hope thing, or it could be about her marriage to Finn because Kelly Spencer is back for a handful of episodes and she may find out about the kiss, she may blab. We will just have to wait and see.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.